people say to me all the time, like, hey man, why don't you get into that acting, all that kind of stuff, and like you and I both know, when we got into the wrestling industry, kind of like put my life and my wife and everything else, put everything on the sidelines in the hope to, you know, do all of that. And same thing for you, man. It's like that's a total different industry again, where you just got to sacrifice everything and anything in hopes to, you know, make it. And,
yeah,
you know,
I think it's the only way.
It paid off.
It's the only way. It definitely paid off.
Yeah,
because I was sure it was this or die. You know what I mean?
Die or don't.
Yeah, man. Look.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so here we are at Crunch, and is this Sarasota or Bradenton?
This is Lakewood Ranch.
Lakewood Ranch.
So yeah, we're a little south of Sarasota, but definitely one of the bigger, maybe better gyms. You know, it's happening here. A lot of equipment.
Okay.
You know, I was the biggest guy in the gym, but today, I don't know. Something's up today. I don't know what it is. Yeah, we'll see.
This is my boy Rob Terry, the Welsh Warrior.
What's up, guys?
Man, this is badass. We're gonna get a great leg workout today and see what happens. So let's see what happens.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
How do these things work, man? I've never done one of these.
Really? Shut the fuck up. Are you serious?
No, I have.
Oh,
I don't go on them too often, though. I'll tell you that.
Mine's not working.
Try to keep cardio on the back burner or anything like this, so. But it's all good. It's a good view.
We're gonna grab the 2 on the end. This end ain't working.
2 on the end? I just think you're too goddamn big and you broke it.
Yeah, it's probably something.
These things have a weight limit, goddammit.
I got one at the house and it does fine. It's the same one The Rock has.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
So what's your plan of attack for today, my man? What are you thinking?
I was thinking, you know, get warmed up. Probably, I always like to do like leg extensions, leg curls and stuff first.
Okay.
So that I'm ready to squat. I like to squat.
You like to squat?
And so we'll see how it goes. I was kind of thinking, what'll happen is usually I get going, I think I'm gonna do reps, but if I feel good, I end up going heavy. Okay. And that's just kind of like how it goes. But but depending on how I feel, it depends on like if I didn't go how heavy or if I do reps.
All right. You
know, and then after that, I don't know, maybe some hack squat. You said something about a leg press. I don't really do a whole lot of leg press, but if you want to do some leg press or whatever, sure. That'd probably be it. I mean, maybe lunges to finish off. Just sometimes I like those. I just like to get my weight in, and then once I get my weight in, I kind of just like to get a pump.
Right.
Haven't got pumped yet, but we're gonna get there. We just got, you know. I wanted to take like a break from stretching, believe it or not. It's been going pretty good, but I'm just kind of like.
Blissfit?
It's better than nothing, man. That'll work. Thanks. I got my squat shoes on.
The land of giants, I don't know what to say. Yeah. So squatting's a big deal of your leg routine, right?
Yeah, it just makes me feel like, you know, you talk about how wanting to be strong and all that. It's the thing that I like hated the most growing up. Sure. And so it's the thing that I focus on. And I did it till I got good at it, you know, and now I feel like I did something wrong if I don't do it. So if I don't do it, I have to do hack squats. So it's like hack squats or a squat every time. Like, and some guys, do you
have like a favorite brand machine, or it does not matter? It's just a hack squat is a hack squat.
Some I like more than others, but I don't have like a favorite. As long as the motion's good, you know, I like a smooth motion. So as long as it's working right, I think I'm okay. You know, like a couple weeks ago, I hit 6 plates for 2, and I thought I was gonna die on that second rep. Literally didn't think I was gonna get it. Like in my mind, I said, nope. And on the way up, it was moving, and I was like arguing with myself, saying, why did you say no? I'm like, I don't know. It's like the rep felt like it took a minute. Yeah. But that's strong, dude. When I looked at the video, it didn't look that bad. Isn't that funny? Like in my own mind, I was like, I'm barely moving. I'm barely moving. Ooh. First ones are the worst.
Range, dude.
Yeah, we'll see if we can keep that going when we get heavy. Park it there if you want. I'll take it. Thanks. Ah, okay. It's a flexibility issue. Gotcha. I have guys like that. Did you bring a belt?
I will, if you don't mind.
That's what I was gonna say. Did you bring your belt? No.
I have nothing. I have nothing. My bag's probably
This
bigger
your first
than that.
day? It's your first day? What's
I know,
going
bro.
on?
I went to the gym with a wife yesterday to put my bag into the car. I never switched it back.
Yeah, got it.
Rookie mistake number one.
Yeah, we gotta go up from here.
One. Wow. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Just getting warmed up.
Yep. You don't.
How did they get the roles for the movies? If you look at the human team, like, sure, like,
If you wanted to, you say be an actor or?
yeah.
It's a big question.
I would say you gotta be unique. Otherwise, you need to be just a phenomenal actor. So, which one do you think I am? I'm cheaper than CGI. You can hire me up, throw me in a fucking movie, and you're like, he looks great. He looks like a superhero, you know? Much cheaper than CGI. It makes me unique, you know? I think that's it. Other than that, I mean, like any other route, you just any industry, get in and try to sharpen your skills. Acting classes, you know, be around productions, you know, the whole thing, you know? That'd be the other way.
Because in they have all the people websites and too many like mess up the roles. It's kind of something like nothing special. Not special. I mean, that's kind of.
I mean, here's the deal. Like anything, like here's the deal. Like Rob's my boy. You know what I'm saying? He's a big dude. I know that he's a big dude. I know what he can do. I know what he's about. If I have a production later on, I need a big guy. I'm gonna be like, hey Rob. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So like that's a big part of it because
Yeah, it's kind of who you know and
because
a lot of
you want to work with people you like and you know. You bet, buddy.
connections is a big thing. What you got, dude? Another wheel?
We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Let's see where we land.
There's gonna be no plates left in this gym,
That's
bro.
right. We're gonna take them all. Let's see how many we can fit on here.
All right, show me how easy it is, baby.
Okay, here we go. 3 feels better than 2 every fucking time.
Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Felt good. Okay. Feels good. Feels good.
6. Machine, bro.
I just have this like theory for myself
Yeah.
where now that I've got the size that I want, I gotta keep it. So
Right.
if I just go heavy, I'll keep the muscle.
Let me ask you this then, right? Like, I don't like saying this, but you and I, well, me, I'm 45, and you're in your 40s.
40s.
So, like, what are your thoughts on injuries? Because, like, this is me just being super honest with you. You're a big guy, right? And you're lifting a lot of goddamn weight, right? I mean, I know you lift the weight. I watch you, you know, we keep up with each other. So, like, what is your thought process on injuries and all that kind of stuff? Like, when you're lifting these big ass weights, you know what I'm saying? I know you don't think of injuries.
I
You're just
try
like,
to do
you're
it-
channeled.
I try to do it safely.
Right, okay.
So I just told you, 3 always feels better than 2.
I'm hoping that's right when I lift that up.
It will. It will. It will. For some reason, 3 plates. That's right at
Yeah.
my body weight. So
Sure.
right when I get that on me, like something about
Yeah,
starts feeling better.
right.
But if something doesn't feel right,
Yeah.
Michael Hearn was just talking about this the other day. He said, when I do warm-ups, he says, this is it's to check if everything is working right.
Yeah.
to check if there's pain anywhere, to see like, okay, let me try this movement. Everything feels good.
You want to feel it on a warming up set versus a main set. That's exactly what you're saying, right?
Yeah, because if there was an issue, like let's say at 2-3 plates, I feel my quad bothering me, like I don't feel right.
Yeah.
Today ain't the day that I go heavy as I can go. Next week I'll check again, you know? And so that, when it comes to injuries, I'm constantly trying to avoid them by being warmed up, and then my form is everything.
Right.
Like, you know, the days when we were younger, you just come in here and lift, it's over.
Yeah.
You know, and at the same time though, I have so much more muscle now.
That's one of those things I said over there, you know what I'm saying? Like what I know now is when I was in my 20s, dude, I was just like, you know, I wanted to be that guy in my 20s that was, shit, I was benching like 5+ plates because all I wanted to do was stop the gym. That was my thing. I was just like, hey, rack of weights, and everyone would just go silent and be like, that's what I love doing, but it's not sustainable all the time. Well, it is sustainable, but what I'm trying to say is like, there's probably a lot of you guys like watching you right now, and it's just like, I think that's a big thing, is like injuries and stuff like that, because you are a superhuman guy. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm just curious as to what your thought process is with injuries, and like you touched on with the warm-up sets, just knowing your limits going into that and feeling yourself out is a big deal. So I think that's the kind of advice I wish I had when I was a kid, but because I was like, fuck it, I'm going straight to my bike.
Well, when I was a kid, I was doing the same thing. That's how I know. That's how I know.
That's all we know,
yeah,
man.
Fuck, I wouldn't have learned that like any other way. So, it's fucking is what it is. Like,
and I'll always say it, man. Like, you're a super impressive guy. I trained with Mike O'Hearn, and you know, I didn't know what to expect. But like, I was like one day out from competing, so I was depleted on all that kind of stuff. But I still had to gauge what strength is and what strength does. Do you know what I'm saying? And I trained with that guy, man. He's not human, bro.
Nah,
like the things that he was doing, I was like, man, that's impressive. It impressed the shit out of me, even to this day.
He's a freak of nature.
I would love to be, you know, at my like solid 280 and train with him again.
Yeah,
you know, I'd love to see if I can.
Maybe by the time maybe when he turns 60, you can train. You'll be ready for him. Right?
He comes down to Florida a lot, man. One day I gotta hit him up and we'll have a workout with him.
I always tell him like, I swear to God, you get old motherfucker, I got your ass. I fucking got you, bro. You so much as stumble, I'm on your shit.
He ain't ever slowing down.
But yeah,
he's great. He was one of the guys that impressed the hell out of me.
Same. And he still does. He impresses me every day. I see all his shit. I brag on him to everybody because he's been doing this for like
a long time,
40+ years.
I'm trusting you on this now. You said it was.
You're gonna be fine.
No, I trusted you. Said it would feel better than
it will.
Plates.
Yeah, it will.
You already lied to me, man.
No, it's good. Once you get into it, deep breath. You'll be fine. Deep breath. See there. I'm not gonna steer you wrong. Look at that. Look at this guy's a fucking unit.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Just trying to be a second where you are, man.
This is great. Man, I didn't train with a big guy. Yeah, my bad. I didn't train with a big guy in a while. This is great. This is like great. Great because you're tall too. Man, so great for me. The best is when you train with somebody that's like way stronger than you.
Sure.
Okay? I trained Larry Wheels one time, and I was like,
really?
I was strongest I ever been that day. He did. It was me, him, and Bradley Martin at Zoo Culture training.
Okay.
He did his body weight on bench 56 times, 260.
Wow.
56.
Not bad.
And then he gets done and he was like, smiling, he's like, you gonna go? He's like all like kind of bummed out because he was trying to get 60, but he's like, he was like a kid, you know? He was like a kid, he's like 22, 23. I said, of course I'm gonna go. Of course I am, of course I am. I'm thinking like, fuck. So I'm like, I put 295 on there because I was weighing, so I was weighing.
Sure.
Hit it 35 times.
God damn.
And he's like, man, that's good. You're strong. I'm like, fuck off. Fuck you. But that was the strongest strongest I ever been in my life.
Right.
And it's because the environment. Because that dude was doing what he was doing, you know?
You're good on this, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
That felt good.
Very strong.
Felt good.
God damn, brother.
This bar, a little sketch though.
Yeah, none of these bars, well, they're all slick. Is that what you mean?
It's just a little, it's not stiff. It's like
Oh, right, yeah.
once it starts flexing, then you're fucked. You want a spot? I'll watch it.
Yeah, just in case.
I'll
man.
watch it.
I don't usually venture this deep.
Oh, okay. We're going into some new territory for a little bit. It's been a minute. All right. All right, here we go.
We'll see in a minute anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. Yeah, I gotcha. All right, here we go. Yeah, and because I squat all the time,
You
it's
got
like,
that.
Like, in my mind, like 5 plates is like the minimum. In my mind.
Yeah.
And it's because like at one time 5 plates was heavy for me.
Right.
And I had to do some mental gymnastics to make it light.
Right.
And so I used to write down, it's only 500 pounds. And I would write it everywhere. And I would hit it on this notepad where I'd write it once and then I skipped a bunch of lines. I saw it come up again. So I got where I'm like, to this day, when I put 500 pounds in there, I'm like, it's only 500 pounds. I should be able to get this.
Right. Yeah, squat, like it's, again, the squats was something I used to hit hard in my younger days. I've switched. So what I'll try and do is do a lot of exhaustion, leg press, and then I'll squat at the end.
Oh, that's good. The Rock does
The
that.
only thing is I'm not squatting a lot of weight.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's how you can get a benefit from a squat because The Rock does that. He made a post about that a while back. So then I tried it one day.
Yeah.
Fuck. It kind of sucks because you're like
Psychologically,
you're just it's a monkey on your back the whole workout.
Right.
You know that all the shit you're doing in front isn't as hard as what's coming.
Right.
And I want to just get it out of the way.
Yeah.
And so it's cool on that aspect, or it's like that's.
But
also,
I do agree, like all these leg press modification machines, all that kind of stuff, there really is no substitute to a squat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's much in your mindset.
Yeah.
You're 100% accurate.
If I'm going to do one thing,
It's gonna be
because
that.
this is real world strength. Now, to me, it's real world strength. If you put it on your back, you walk it out,
Yes, roll.
and you do it. It's not so much real world strength if you're all in a squat suit, wrapped up in knees and everything, and then the racks move out of the way, and then you're down and up. That's not really real world strength. That's a powerlifting move, and it's impressive.
Yeah.
It's impressive when guys can do that, but that's not real world. I like to when you walk in and walk out with something, you're moving this weight around. You're totally controlling it, and you're going.
Yeah.
Like it's a little different because like as I've gotten older, I want to be mobile. I want to be an athlete. I want to be. I like to run and jump and like.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like I used to do those things.
Sure. Yeah.
I can't look like a superhero and not act like one.
100%. 100%. I love it, dude. You inspired me to front end load my squats so that I can work on my game with that because that's something I haven't.
I think if you
as
just,
you can see,
I mean, you got all the fucking muscle in the world. It'll come right back. You just not been doing it.
Yeah.
So it'll come right back. And then when it does, you'll be like, it feels fucking great. Holy shit. So the pace of this workout's really slow right now. And so my strength should be good, but no pump really. I have no pump, my quads. So then after we get done with this, we'll chase the pump.
Right.
That's usually how I do things. So safety first.
Yep.
I see a lot of young people that don't use the racks. And I think to myself, why not?
Yeah, why would you not?
Why not?
Especially when you have weight like this, I totally see that.
Any weight that's challenging. If it's challenging for you,
can put you in a tough spot.
Don't fuck yourself when you could have just avoided it all. The other thing I don't get is when people take the weight,
go outside of
they
it.
come out here. I'm like, what the fuck?
I know.
Like, what are you thinking? All right, if this goes real good,
Yes.
I'm going up. So it just kind of depends how it feels. So I'll know at like rep 2.
Okay.
Like, oh, I'm gonna go 1, because then 2, I'll know. And if I'm like, okay, this bar is kind of wiggly,
Yeah, I see that.
which I don't like, which would be a real test if I could put more than this on you, but we'll fucking see what happens.
Do you need anything on this iron or not?
I think I'm good, man. Just watch me fucking, fly or die.
You got this, dude. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
All right, here we go.
All you. All you. Come on.
Oh.
Wow. Strong as shit. Come on.
I'll take that.
You're in. That was strong, bro.
Oh, it felt good. It felt good.
That was strong. I love that.
Felt good. You just gotta keep doing it. Just gotta keep doing it.
Damn.
I think I could go up a little bit.
What's the most you've done?
6 plates and 35s for 1.
God damn.
And knee wraps though.
Okay.
But I should have did 7 plates that fucking day.
Yeah, that was just a good day.
Because I did 6 plates for 5. Wow. And I was like, man, I feel pretty strong.
Yeah.
And instead of just going straight to 7, I was like, let me put 35s on there, and I got it. And I got a video.
Dude, that's impressive, bro.
And I haven't went back since. But my best deadlift at that time was 630 or 635. And last year, I did 685.
Really?
Yeah. And I didn't even expect to be strong. I just felt strong that day.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
And how important is your diet? You're always on point with diet, right?
Yeah, I'm usually 75 to 100% on my diet always.
Yeah.
I think that's the most important thing.
It is.
Is the amount of food that I eat that is good.
Yeah, that's the same with me, man. It's like when you're on point. I'm probably a little under right now. I'm about 275. Usually a good weight for me is like 280, 285.
Okay.
And when those meals are kicking in, you can tell
see the difference. You see the-
you swell.
Yeah.
The pumps are just insane. Moving the weight and everything else it just comes with it.
You've got a lot of fucking mass on you.
That feels great.
I'm not
coming
used
from
to
an
be around
absolute
somebody
freak,
this size, so it's fucking great for me. Yeah, we gotta do this more often.
Dude, I would love that, man.
Yeah.
Like I say, I got an elbow surgery, so I can't straighten that out. I got bone spurs in there, and this I think I shave all that.
Oh shit!
So I can't tell you how much that messes with me because I can't go. I try doing like pull-ups here. I love doing pull-ups, and I do about 120 pull-ups on a back day when it's lat based, and the day after it stings like a mother, man, for like a week. So it just slows me down. So I gotta be super careful of the movements that I do on that. Talking about injuries and all that kind of
It
stuff.
just fucks your mojo up.
Yeah, I gotta modify all the workouts so it's all cable for chest. I can't do any pressing movements. So
You guys hearing this shit? You hearing this shit? He
Yeah.
keeps going. He keep going. He's got all these. He's got
yeah,
these
man.
injuries. He's got these issues.
I think that's the thing. You got to find ways to not stop. You don't ever want those setbacks. Like I said, you always want to be the way you are. Superhuman. all
That's
that kind of
why
good stuff.
when you ask me like if I'm always squatting, as long as I can,
Right.
as long as I can,
Yeah.
because like you gotta ask yourself, is this hurting me, or is it just painful today?
Right. Yeah.
Because if it's just painful today, well, I'm good.
Yeah.
That's just a little bit of pain. But if it's hurting me, well, then we got to shift gears and we got to do something
Sure.
different,
Yeah, man.
because you don't want to be injured,
Yeah.
right, what do you want on here?
Dude, I'll probably have to drop. I got a D.
Hey, man, I got you, bro.
I'll probably drop down and hit. I'll do like 315 or something like that. Something
Sure.
like that.
Yeah. Start getting some volume in.
Yeah, I'm inspired, man, to work up to this, to have that, the weight and feel that stuff.
I got a feeling you're gonna be back to this when I see you next time. I got a feeling.
I wish, man. Yeah, we're gonna see how things go.
I got a feeling. Well, I'm telling you, man. Like, so another thing that a lot of people don't know. In my family, I was told,
yes,
I was never gonna have great legs.
Right. Well,
I was told that my dad had them, and I didn't get those genes. My brother got them, I didn't, and it fucking just bothered me. Right. So, like, I don't like being told you're not good enough. That's never going to work out for you. You can't this, you can't that. You know that.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah.
You don't become what you are, without some of that fueling the fire.
Dude, a cool story for that, right? So, like when I was like 20, 23, 24, right? And I was a huge wrestling fan. I had never wrestled a day in my life. I was purely a bodybuilder, right? I was in the gym and I was a big dude. I was like at that age, I was even bigger than I am now, but not necessarily good weight. I just want to see how big I could get. I was
of course, that's what we did. That's what we did.
Gaining weight.
Yeah.
And I went to go see a wrestling show and I lost my mind. I saw wrestling and I was like, I don't give a shit about anything else in my life. I want to do this. And I didn't know how to get there. So I made the big mistake. I went back to the gym and I started telling guys, like, hey man, I went to a wrestling show. I want to be a wrestler. And there was this one guy who came up to me and goes, you do? Oh man, I got the British Bulldog's number, bro. He can help you get there and all this stuff. So he gave me the number. I called it. No one ever answered. Came back to the gym the next day. He was laughing his ass off in my face. He gave me this, he totally pranked me out, right?
Fucking wrestler.
He wasn't a wrestler. He's just a gym guy. But he tried to set me up, but because I told him what my dream was. My biggest mistake, because he shit all over that, right?
Yeah.
And then, lo and behold, a couple of years later on, man, like right place, right time, just like you, got signed by the WWE, and then he was like, oh shit, So people will always do that. They'll always try to limit you, and that's the best motivation, man, because you get to prove them wrong further on the line.
That's the best.
So,
I bet that motherfucker was like this, like seeing you now, he's probably like.
I see him all the time when I go back home, he's like, you still living in Florida? I'm like, yeah, man.
Good for you.
Yeah, dude.
Good for you.
You need things like that, bro. They
man.
ignite you and
you know what I bet he tells everyone? Yeah. Oh, I knew him way back, dude.
Oh.
I knew he had the stuff. I knew it.
Absolutely, man.
That's how people are, man. They be making shit up. It's like crabs in a barrel. They try to hold you down until you get out of the barrel, then they fucking brag about you. Nice. I spotted a guy one time doing this shit, and when he did it, I remember thinking it was like
what happened?
I thought it was like the most weight I'd ever seen when I watched this guy do it one time, and he gets under it, and he has me spot another guy, everybody, he goes,
okay.
And I was like, stay the fuck away from me. I was like, don't you ever fucking ask me for shit. I felt stupid just standing there with that guy. Fucker. Here we go.
Super strong. Here we go.
Easy peasy. One fucking good one. Here we go.
Come on. Ha! Here we go. All you. Fucking all you.
Come on.
That's all you, brother. That's all you. You're in. You're very, very strong.
We'll take it for one.
Strong, brother. That's awesome. God damn.
I probably had two.
Yeah, man.
And I feel great, so we're good,
You don't ever get any knee pain or anything like that?
Fortunately, I don't really have knee issues, but I've had some quad issues.
Okay.
This quad sometimes, like, that's the
I had
thing.
surgery on this one. I had a meniscus repair on this, and now this one is. I probably get a clean out on this one. So it's getting old, man. I'm telling you. I'm
So-
stupid shit.
So I've had both my ACLs replaced. I've had half the
I love hearing that.
I've had half the cartilage removed from this knee, and the only thing that I do that doesn't bother me is squatting.
Wow.
It's like I told the doctor, I'm like, will I be able to squat when this is over?
Yes.
He was like, yes. He was like, but some other things, but I'm like, fuck it, I'm good.
Yeah.
So I've never had a.
Have you got any range limitations on the legs you've had surgery on, like loss of range or not? Are you
No,
full
man.
extension,
No,
full-
I think that your cartilage. I wish I never would have had it removed. I think that your cartilage is designed to take a beating.
Okay.
And I think no matter how much you tear it up, eventually it will be okay.
Yeah.
I think God designed it really well. Where it's dude that I think will make your knees more than anything is this.
Yes. Right.
See that?
I need to work on the mobility of the knee that I've had.
If you can't do this,
Yeah.
work on it, and then your knees will feel better.
Right.
I promise you.
Yeah.
Because like, it'll be tight at first, because this knee's always tight.
Yeah.
I feel this one. That's why I had the cartilage removed.
Uh-huh.
And there's extra fluid in there and stuff, but the more I do this,
Breaks it up and
then I don't have
alleviates.
issues. I do this every day. Do it
Yeah.
at my house. I just like we should be able to do this.
Right. Yeah. You're right.
I would like to get 5 to 8. The thing about 6 plates is you don't see it very often.
No.
But I compare myself to people that are incredibly strong. So to me, I don't ever think it's a big deal.
Sure.
You know, I'm like,
And you had actually real good range as well. Form, everything was there with that. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, you know.
you gotta sit in there.
I know if I did that, I mean, goddamn, my range would be like, you know, I wouldn't be able to do it, you know, right now.
Not right now.
You were going down.
Not right now, but once you get the confidence back in your knee, you know, once you get your mojo back because your elbow's been bothering you, people don't realize, like, so I've had both shoulders operated on, both knees operated on, torn fucking bicep, fucking hernia in my stomach.
Torn bicep?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn. Doing what?
Shoulder flex. My bicep, the long head tore down.
So you had to reattach?
So I had, I fell when I was a kid on a skateboard and I tore my rotator. No one believed me. And I've had pain my whole life with my arm when I would do even lat spread and shit. I'd feel pain back there. And everybody's like, you're fine, whatever. Well, I guess the labrum was torn and there was a gap, and so my body tried to help it by growing a bone spur.
Oh, wow.
Trying to bridge the gap, and my body tried to fix itself, and so this bone spur, they call it like a goat's beard or something.
Yeah.
And so it was pointed right, and well, my tendon would rub on the point of it. So when I went here one day, it snapped it. It just cut it like a knife. And so it rolled down, and it was that way for like a year.
No way.
And I was trying to, I went to 5 doctors, none of them said they could fix it. They said it wasn't worth it to leave it. I was like, fuck you, man. Like, I'm a physique actor. Like, this is all I got, you know? You know what I mean? Yeah, come on. Yeah. And then I had a friend of mine call me out of nowhere and tell me that he just got out of surgery, and we were catching up, and he told me his doctor in Aspen fixed his shoulder, which is his labrum, and he had a torn bicep, long head, and he reattached it. So exactly what I needed done, he had done. Turns out he's the best guy in the country. Wow. So I went and seen it. So I called this guy up and said, "Can you fix it?" And he was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Yeah, you can fix it." I'm like, "Well, like 80% or like 90?" He's like, 100%. Wow. I'm like, how? When no one else can? I don't know. Okay. He's like, "When do you want to do it?" I'm like, "Now." He's like, "Fucking 2 weeks, let's go." And we did it. And like, he was like, "Just don't move it for 10 weeks.
Really?
Dude.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's working. I'll tell you that, it's working.
Yeah, so you know, I've had injuries. I just got this stuff.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Come on. Go.
And
you got this. Here we go. Big drive. Come on. 2.
4. Come on. Dig deep. Yes. Nice. Come on, brother.
Let's see if I got one more. I got one more. Watch me.
Got you. All you, dude. All day long. All you. You're in. Nice.
Okay.
Solid.
All right.
Phenomenal, brother.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Makes me feel a little better about myself.
Yeah, man, that's inspired me, bro. I want to get back into my squatting game. I knew you were all about this anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I knew you'd be doing this crazy stuff.
I just like it because they don't expect us. We're too tall, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
We're too tall, right? So I love to prove them wrong.
Yep.
I love that. The 6 rep. That was the one. The ones in front of it. For the 6 one.
Yeah. Solid reps again. No,
That's
there's
one
no
I had that I wasn't sure. I like the ones where I'm not sure.
I think the cool thing for me, right, is the call it like the chain of command, right? Like right? So me being an observer, I didn't do like 5 places 6 reps today, but I can respect it because what I see and what I've done myself is like when you do something that has such a high demand from top to bottom because every muscle pretty much is being used in that, the the body's chain of command will alter. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really easy for your core to give in and you lean forward. It's cool to see that chain of command is solid from top to bottom. Right? Even though you did the 6 rep, and I mean I know it wasn't particularly easy for you, even though you made it look easy. But at the same time, you had 100% command of that movement, and that's a huge thing for me because especially in any gym you go to, you will always see such a deterioration of the chain of command when people do a movement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the big thing, like the huge thing, is to keep that entire body like from rock from top to bottom, and nothing changes throughout. No matter how exhausted, no matter how tired, that one muscle that you're meant to be focusing on.
Yeah, right.
Everything stays rock solid. You know what I'm saying? That's cool to see.
It's funny that you say that because the one thing I know about squatting is with your legs, if you're just patient, most likely will come up. If the strength is there, it will come up.
Right.
So it's not like a bench or something where sometimes you stall out, that's it.
Yeah.
You can stall out on your squat, stay patient, and then it'll come up.
Overcome, yeah.
So it's almost like your legs, there's always more in there than you think.
Sure.
And so I like to try to push it to that spot to find out.
Yeah.
But it's all about patience. Somebody told me that it was a college strength coach. He said, be patient with your squat.
Right.
Like, what do you mean? He was like, if you're struggling, you feel like the bar ain't moving, he's like, even if you stop, he's like, don't stop pushing. He's like, a lot of times you'll go through it. And he was right.
Yeah.
Like, ever since
I know what you're saying. I can see that.
Legs can do that. Other body parts aren't like that. Like triceps, they quit. Like you ever done. Like you
just come to that brick wall and there's no getting past.
It's a weird deal, you know. So. And then we did how many? Then that was set of 2, set of 1, set of 6. Okay, here we go. Easy. Come on. Ah!
Now we're driving. Now we're gonna drive. Come on.
One more.
You got this. Come on. All you, all day, brother. All day, all you.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, we did it. You know, when I was on set, filming Deadpool Wolverine, I had to train at night because the gym wasn't open in the morning.
Right. Where was that? Where was film? Was that LA or?
It was like Watford, England.
No, really? Oh wow. Okay.
And sometimes at night I was tired.
Yeah.
But I would just, the conversations I was having in my mind.
Sure.
Like I wanted to just not do it. I wanted to just get enough. Get enough and go to bed, you know? And I just would tell myself, you will hate yourself.
Sure.
You will hate yourself. You don't leave everything here every fucking day.
Yeah.
Because you are so happy to be here. You're not gonna remember how tired you were. You're gonna remember how you looked, how shit came out.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna remember how tired you were. So that doesn't even fucking matter.
That's the
You
difference,
just-
man. There's not a lot of people that would do that, you know what I mean? And I remember times when I went to the gym at like 2 o'clock in the morning, I didn't want to be there. And you know, you go there and you have to find a way to motivate yourself. And you know, you got to that pinnacle point, you know, where you're doing what you're doing, playing that character's juggernaut. That's huge motivation, you know what I mean? So, I mean,
It was one of those things where it was like, you wanted to get here. Your whole life you wanted to get here.
yeah.
Now you're here. Are you gonna be tired? Are you gonna be tired now? No.
Yeah.
No. I'm like, fuck it. I'll sleep. I'll sleep when I get back home if I have to. Fuck
Right.
it. It's like, you know, it's like, you gotta tell yourself some shit, man. You know, like, okay. I say we move on and do some.
Let's do it, bro.
Let's do some hacks and shit.
Strong, bro.
Okay.
I'll be good. Hopefully I'll be good.
I just get so used to using a belt. When I don't have one, I feel naked. Good, here we go. All right. Looking damn good, Rob. Damn good. Good job.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I guess the juice is moving. I'll do it again.
One, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 12, 15, strong, 16, 17, 20, strong shit.
Here we go, Rob. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're finishing strong. 20.
Woo. That's a burn, brother.
How's that feel?
That's a burn. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 9, 20 set. Hell yeah, brother. Super strong.
Oh! Oh! This is good. Hey, boy. Where we at? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, good, 16, good, 17, burning now, 18, yep, 19, 20. You know,
Oh, fire, bro.
you remember Remember when Aaron Stern was competing, winning the
Yes.
Olympia and stuff?
Yeah.
I used to train with her a little bit.
Really?
That fucking bitch is nuts. She would train with me.
Yeah.
And she always used a lot of weight, like it was impressive weight. And she would never wince, never flinch,
Just had that stone cold face.
never grunt. But like I'd watch her veins like popping out of her neck and shit. Her face turned red.
I don't mean to go back to it, man, but Michael Hearn's like that, right? I saw him do that challenge as well with like a crazy amount of weight, and he was stood there like, I think 315, and he was just like,
I saw that. I did see that. I think he did 315 like 50 times.
yes, that's the one. For his birthday or
He's a
something
powerful
crazy like that.
motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Give me one more. But I asked her, I said, how come you don't ever look like you're straining?
What did she say?
I'm screaming on the
It's
inside.
a game face, right? That's just a game face, poker face.
I was like, I have a lot of respect for her.
Yeah.
A lot of respect there. Like, she can squat 315.
Oh my God. That's impressive, bro.
All right.
Strong set. Here we go.
There we go. Last one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, you got it, 19, 1.
All right, Rob. Big legs, big legs. So good. Yeah, now they count. These are the ones that count. We had to get those reps to get to these. Good. Good.
Woo! Shit.
Okay. Good job. Good job. It makes it fun.
Huh?
It makes it fun.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Take this off. So anything else you want to do or something, we can do it.
I'm good
But I
to do whatever you want,
usually do lunges.
except squat 6 plates.
Maybe not today.
Maybe not
Next
today.
time.
Next time. You totally motivated me for that.
Okay, good. Good.
Yeah,
Good.
I've been neglecting my squat game for a
Okay,
long
yeah.
time.
You know what? It's one of those things where
Yeah, man.
you don't use it, you lose it.
That's right. You're right. You're 100%
You
right.
know, so that's why today I was like, how will I feel if I don't squat 6
Right.
plates?
Uh-huh.
Worse. So, and it's amazing how much lighter 5 plates feels after 6. It's a weird deal. Because you still strain with 5,
Yeah.
but it just doesn't quite feel the same.
Yep.
Yeah, and I just liked the athletic feel of
Sure. The stretch.
moving.
Yeah.
And again, try. So you can just do them with me. We'll just go at the same time, Rob.
All right, dude.
Yeah, okay, here we go. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You got it. This is what we're doing. 1, 2, 3.
I think I'll have to do an extra like 10 strides per leg just to keep up with you.
Whatever, dude. You're fucking just like a couple inches shorter than me. Let's not fucking get out of proportion here. Starting to get pumped up. strengths and weaknesses, you know? That was cool about training with somebody. Fucker. Feels good, huh?
Oh yeah. I'll take this over doing 6 plates aside though.
I'd rather do 6 plates.
I know you would. I'm just jealous that I didn't get it today myself.
This is the reps is a miserable game. The reps is a miserable game.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So necessary though. You know, but the weight is just a scary game. You know?
Sure.
The fear of it sometimes. It would be cool to squat with somebody that could, like, oh, you remember Doug Fruchet?
Yes.
God bless him, he passed away, but
Yes. Super nice guy.
That man,
Yeah.
I think 8 plates for 5.
No way. Wow. God damn. I was never there when he was training. I went a few times, I introduced myself to him, just the nicest guy.
Just the best, you know, just the best guy. Like,
you know what it's like when you go to, especially at Gold's, and there's like big guys, and they're like, oh, big guy, eh, you know? But he was like, hey man, big guy. I love that.
He probably had all the respect in the world for you, didn't even know. He's probably telling everybody how great you are. That's how he is. He'd be like that.
Yeah, he was always.
He would run around and tell everybody how great I was all the time. And I'm like, bro, come on, man. You're a fucking stud. You're like a mutant. Like, he hits me up. He says, hey, want to train chest tomorrow? I said, yeah. Sweet. Can't wait. He's all fired up, right?
Yeah.
Late that night, he texts me, hey, bro, so he named off somebody, so-and-so down there. They were doing the 180s on incline dumbbell presses today. Oh, yeah? What do you think about that? 200s? He's like, I want to do the 200s. Are you down? And I was like, yeah, man, I'm down. Fuck yeah, all right, can't wait. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. He was freaking out. And I'm like, then the next day we went in.
Yeah, did it.
He hit him for like 7.
Wow. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool to be around people who have that energy, man. You know, when you train, because it does make a difference.
He loved it. He just loved the pain and the fucking.
I train a lot on my own, so I have to create that energy.
No,
myself,
I got it.
You know what I'm saying? That's like if we say hypothetically, like you and I, we live in this neighborhood, like we train all the time, and we do that. We feed off each other's energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know
what I do sometimes, and it failed when we were filming the first time. Sometimes when I go to do a lift, if I'm not head's not in it, somebody I might not really even know. If it's like a couple girls or something, I'll say, hey, will you do me a favor? And they're like, what? I'm like, will you just stand here and watch me? You know, I had these girls stand there and watch me lift one time. They're like, what? I'm just stand there and I don't care what you say or do. And so they did, and then I'm able to like make it happen because when I'm there by myself sometimes, you know, you start thinking it's enough.
Yeah.
But then when somebody's watching, I'm like, a little more. Yeah, that's all it is.
I like that. I like that strategy. My wife might not like that strategy, but I like.
Yeah. I mean, if I had a wife, I would say, "Come watch me fucking lift." You know.
Yeah, she does. She's pretty supportive when I get in there and get going. So.
Ready to do this again?
Let's do it, my man.
Let's go. Here we go. 1, 3. Hey, Maddie, am I doing this right? No? What do I gotta do? Go harder?
Yeah.
Harder. More. Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
they're good, man. They feel great.
See this?
Listen, I want to see how your editor does with this when it comes out on YouTube, because I want him to edit me at least 30 pounds bigger than what I am, so I'll look after you next year, okay?
All right. Teddy, Mate, you got that? You better make him look good or you're fired.
At least 30 pounds, all right?
30 pounds or you're fired.
Otherwise
That's
you're
it.
done.
He's not going to want to lift with me anymore if you don't get it right. Oh man, I feel pretty good about it. I drink my shake.
Yep.
And I think that's it. I wanted to get a good pump. We got the pump.
Do you focus on stretching before or after or both?
Usually before, but I kind of want to hit a stretch just to, because we didn't do it before. I mean,
I'm not gonna lie, man. I want to see these splits.
Okay. You gotta work on. You gotta work on this.
Yeah, I do. And I know that's going to be uncomfortable, definitely, to stop, but like you say, hopefully.
Give yourself a month. Just every day try.
Yeah.
And all you gotta do is sit here. It's awesome because your weight will force you down.
Right.
That's nice because you'll be here for a while, but then once you get here. All right. Tight. My glute gets real tight on that right side. It makes my hip feel like there's something wrong with it, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's my glute.
That's impressive, brother. I think you're going to be making Jean-Claude Van Damme movies real soon.
That's the plan. I used to love watching that Bloodsport,
I think it's
Kickboxer.
going to be Bloodsport 3, Bloodsport 2, whatever.
Jean-Claude Van Damme was one of my heroes growing up.
Likewise, brother, likewise.
I would love to work with that guy one day. I don't care if he's fucking 80.
Yeah.
You know, at some point, these guys got to be like, play the older guy, teaching the younger guy, you know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Not bad, though, huh? Not bad. I've been working on it for a while.
That's extremely impressive.
Almost there. I'm almost there where I can feel everything touch the...
Yeah.
Almost there. Once I get to that, we're good. Yeah, you be working on that.
Yeah, this sucks, dude. I mean, I know what you're saying, but...
It'll change your life.
Yeah, I believe it.
That'll probably be the main thing.
I believe it.
That'll be the main thing where you're going to be like, once you're able to do it,
Yeah.
watch how much better your knees feel.
I believe
And your back will feel better. Like if you ever have back issues, that'll free that up. Like all kind of shit. Like I hate stretching. But I like squatting. And I hate squatting like reps and all this shit. I like to squat heavy. So if I'm gonna do these things, I gotta be flexible and I gotta...
That's a big part, right?
Yeah, you can't have no issues.
Gotta be mobile,
You know, I think that
flexible.
people don't realize like,
So next time we train, man, I'm gonna be up on that 6 plate sides. I'm gonna be almost box splits. I'm gonna be a whole different man, bro. I can't wait.
you're like
I'll be doing kicks like this.
Aaron shows up now, fucking, he's doing the splits, he's doing backflips.
Yeah, man. Oh, God. Wow, this is awesome, brother. I appreciate it, man. It's always a pleasure.
Fucking A, man.
Hell yeah, brother.
Fuck yeah, thanks for training. It was fun. I'm glad we got to link up, man. I needed it too. I haven't trained. Who have I trained with? I've just trained with some girls for the last little while. Train with Gia, train with Leah, train with. Yeah, so this is cool.
Yeah.
This is great. Yeah, we gotta do it more often.
Huh?
We gotta do it more often.
Definitely, man. We'll take shit. My wife will take the kids down there, and I'll come meet you, and
Okay.
we'll get a workout. They'll do some stuff. It'll be awesome.
Hopefully I'll have my shit together with my camera and stuff next time.
You're all good, bro. It's always
Maybe
good.
you'll have your weight belt, who knows?
Yeah, man. I'll have my bag with me next time. So.
I'm gonna drink this shake.
Let's do it.
Let's see here. Here's your phone.
Thank you, sir.
Don't forget that.
Much appreciated.
Is there anything else in here?
No.